Hi there, this is a recorded personal reading for Gina. Hi Gina, thank you so much for your patience. I'm running so severely behind on recorded readings. This is why I don't do them regularly. It's just, it's my number one requested service I offer, and between the uploading process and divine timing and then shit popping off in my own life, it can just become so much. But I always believe in divine timing because it's been this way ever since I started doing what I do on YouTube. I never get stressed out anymore, and when I do get stressed out, I remember all in divine timing. There's a reason for delays and never any accidents. And I feel like the reason for your delay here in this reading is for you to actually figure some shit out on your own. And I don't know if you've already had that epiphany, but I can just feel it. Feels like they've been purposely trying to keep me away from you. I'm going to read your email, okay, so that I can start pulling your energy before I shuffle. Okay, so you are Cancerian sun sign, Leo moon, Aquarius rising. Yes, I can be emotional, but I prefer no BS and give it to me straight, which is why I love watching your readings. I'm divorced 6 years. Ex-husband is a Sag, Tony Perez, and is more concerned about himself and his money. Yikes. Sounds like a narcissist. So you have 3 boys who live with you. Boys of, wow. Okay, so the kids are spiritually awoke. Okay, so you got out of a back and forth with Robert. Yeah, aquas are tough like that. I know it says right here that you thought you guys had a connection, but he cut you off cold. That's how we are. I don't know why we are that way. It sucks. Okay, so his energy lingers. That makes perfect sense because you're a water sign. I don't know if you've already done this, but if you haven't, I would continue to do it, to call in Archangel Michael and continuously, even if you have to do it every single day. Some people think that they just do one and done with cutting cords, and that's not true. Sometimes we have to do it repetitively and like every day. So I would definitely cut the cords there. Okay, so it sounds like you have been almost like dealing with self-love here. Now I know what I deserve and will no longer accept crumbs. When will I meet my counterpart? My boys and I currently live with my parents, and I'm focused on getting us financially to the point where we can move on. Will I be able to soon? I'm a single mom. Okay, so your other email says, I had this realization since I sent you my last email for the recorded reading. I have been too focused on when. Oh my God, you hit the nail on the head, because that's exactly what I would have said. Anytime I get emails like this, or if someone asks this question in a live reading, it's the first thing Spirit tells me is to reiterate to them that the when is the part that's fucking you up. See what I mean? That's why they kept me away from you, for you to have these epiphanies on your own. I told you. And not paying attention to my blessings and truly getting to know who I am, loving myself and healing myself. Learning to surrender and stop looking for him or when he will come in. I completely, oh my gosh. Side note, it was such a pleasure to meet you in San Diego. Oh my gosh, it was an absolute pleasure. Hold on, okay, I'm going to get your cards. I want to feel out what decks. I always feel it out after I read the emails. Give me 1 second, I want to feel it out. I feel like we're definitely going to do Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin for your oracles. Actually, we're going to do a bunch of oracles is what I feel. Okay. Alrighty. Let's get right into it. Let me feel out what they want me to do first. I think we're going to do the Romance Angels first. And then go from there. And yes, I absolutely love your cards. I use them more so for myself personally, and when I do personal readings. I haven't quite used them so much yet for the general collectives, but I fucking love them. They're absolutely amazing. That was so amazing of you to do that. Oh, I love them. Thank you again so much. And it was such a pleasure meeting you guys in San Diego. Oh, it was amazing. All right. Here we go. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. This is why this is important, because I don't necessarily feel you've met him yet. No. But this is the idea of, I'm not looking, I'm not worried. Why would I be worried? Because I've already met them. This is like energetically, of course, right? In the ethers, like our souls are already connected. I'm not searching. And it's true that our souls are already connected to our counterparts. We can feel them, especially the closer we get to meeting them, and the more we shed all of our own bullshit, we get even more so clear and able to actually almost sometimes feels like reach out and touch them. I literally feel like sometimes my counterpart, I feel like he's just standing there with me, hugging and kissing, whatever it is. It sounds ridiculous, but it's the truth. It feels like they're right there. That's this. They'll come in too as soon as you let it go. I feel like the second you get on your feet, the right one comes in. But be careful, because from now until then, you could meet a lot of different guys. And they may not necessarily be like the one. Because it doesn't mean that the very next one that comes in is the one. Although for some people that is the case, right? You have here, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So now for some people, this could be 3D friends. And for some, this is spiritual. So meaning asking your angels and spirit guides for assistance when needed. If you need help, do not hesitate to call on the angels, especially Archangel Michael when we're talking here about cutting cords. Okay, we got very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Powerful card. And look at what's next. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. See, you do have to cut the cords. There's still that lingering energy. So call in Archangel Michael. Help you cut the rest of those. And even if it's energetic lingering of whatever it is, it's got to go. It's going to hinder you. It's going to fuck up the energy flow. Because right now you're supposed to be focused on yourself. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. As soon as you release your ex, you focus on you, you get that part taken care of. It's as if they fall out of the sky. It's really how it works too. Crazy, right? But it's just the way it is. It comes when you don't see it coming. Yep. See, told you. It comes when you don't see it coming. And it's that quick. This is your first fucking card. The delay is us sometimes. And of course, if the other person chooses free will, because if they choose free will and shit gets delayed, then, we can't do anything about that on our end. But on our end, what we can control is us. Do I still have attachments to the past? Have I learned the art of self-love? This is self-love, not just true love, right? This is, my cup is so fucking full, it runneth over. And my cup is so full because I love myself and I'm not worried about a man, because I know I'm super attractive and I know I'm a good catch and I know that time is an illusion. Like, sometimes we forget that we are fucking good catches and that right now we need this time period to get back on our feet. I needed that period of time for myself personally of singleness to get on my feet. And I feel like many of us kind of forget that pause for us is essential. It's the pause of which the wings grow. And it's absolutely necessary. Okay? Ace of Cups, first card, boom. Now you have here the Two of Wands. This is going to be big life-changing decisions that you're going to have to make. Feels like they come in 2019, if I had to guesstimate. I don't think it's 2020. There's no fucking way. I mean, don't get me wrong. It could be delayed till 2020. But like the one, I think as long as everything goes like clockwork, they'll make their appearance in 2019. There you are. Look, Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Being open and receptive but not searching, not putting their life on hold. Highly intuitive if you're a water sign, especially if you don't overthink the shit out of it. And if you don't like overthink the psychic hits that you get. So I would trust your gut 100%, but also be careful, because when reading our own self, we can get a little bit fucked up. That's how come it's so difficult for me to read myself, because from what I feel could be different from what it really is, you know, and sometimes they really do block us because it's not our gift to use on ourselves. We can be spot on with everybody else, trust our gut 1,000,000% and never be wrong about that. But then sometimes with our own self, we go, well, is he the one? Shit, I don't know. But for you, it's kind of like, what did we learn? As they just keep saying that over and over and over, what did we learn? And I think that that's going to serve to be very useful for you, is to just constantly ask yourself that in those times of necessary need, to say, what did I learn? I'm going to take those. I was going to put them all back because they're a lot, but I feel them. Wow, you have strength. Leo energy. But this is very, very indicative of you finding the strength to get back on your feet. Do you know how amazing it feels in the end when you look back, knowing that you got back on your feet with no one else's help? You didn't depend on a man to dig you out of this hole. You didn't depend on your ex to pay for yours and your children's life. Like, the feeling of that is fucking priceless. And remember, I was talking about intuition? Here's the High Priestess. This is trust and knowing. I hate to tell you this too, but it's also trust and knowing in the unknown and the hidden. Because, you know, High Priestess, she's about secrets and the hidden, right? They want you to trust in what is not being shown. To trust that if you are in alignment, it all comes to you. You have here the Page of Swords. Page of Swords can be about spying, right? And watching and shit like that. This is also, though, doing more research on something. And they really want you to kind of, I guess I want to use the words, chill the fuck out. And I'm sorry, I'm banging the table. Sorry about that. And to just kind of let things be. Doing more research, meaning like I'm doing readings on myself. I'm, you know, asking people, when is he coming in? So the fact that you had that epiphany that I shouldn't be asking that tells us that you're exactly where you need to be. And that you are actually listening to your gut, because your gut would scream, as anybody's gut would scream, to stop looking. Just to constantly ask, wonder, and look creates this. The Hanged Man is the stalemate, the pause. Nothing's happening. How come nothing's happening? Well, because you're not in alignment. It's in suspension. It's like just hanging there. Nothing. You're not moving forward. You're not moving back. You're just hanging there. Hanged Man also requires a change of perspective. Looking at things differently. Like I said, if we can look at it where I'm single and alone right now because I need to be, because I have to grow my wings. I'm single and alone right now because this is the time that I'm going to treasure being with my kids, just me. Because we know this, right? We know that when we get into another relationship, this means now we'll have less time for our kids, because it's the fact. We'll have a partner. Even though our kids are always our fucking top priority, things get shifted around and moved around when we have a partner. So we always never, ever, ever put our kids behind, right? They're always a fucking priority. But the obvious is, when someone comes in, well, things get shifted. So right now is your time to love up on your kids and spend time with your kids. Because when someone comes in, yes, you will still have your kids as your fucking priority. Always, that's what being a good mom is. But at the same time, you know that not every waking moment will be spent on them. So it just is about changing our perspective on how we look at everything. And then you also had here the Justice card, which is Libra. This could be legal issues, courtroom issues, alimony, child support, okay, divorce things. But also, this is karma. It's a karmic lesson. Karmic balancing. I feel like when the karmic scales get balanced out and the lessons get checked off of the list, it creates a big shift here with the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands can be communication, but it also is movement, right? That's why we call it communication or travel, because it's a big shift. It's energetic movement. This could be a shift. Learn the lesson and the wheel turns, right, so to speak. And then that's when like things start coming in. All right, hold on. Wow. Okay, so I mean, if you doubted having someone in the future, I wouldn't do that. Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior, and the Seven of Cups can be about having options. This can be confusions. This is, I don't know, possible illusions. This is also dreams, right? Possible dreams. This is a state of confusion. This is the complete opposite of this energy. So if you're in this kind of an energy that fucks us up and it keeps us from being aligned, always in this energy where it's what is meant to be is meant to be. I am exactly where I'm meant to be. So-and-so didn't want me. Well, fuck him. He doesn't deserve me. Why would I want someone that doesn't want me? I have to be honest with you. You're not ugly. I'm sure you know this, right? And it's not about looks, but we are also realistic at the same fucking time. We know that beauty comes from within. So of course it's that you're beautiful within and it exuberates and shines through the outside. But on top of which you're physically attractive. So it's like, no, you're not going to settle for a fuck face. Right? If someone doesn't want us, it's totally their loss because we know we're attractive. And we also know not only do we have looks, but we also have the spirit from within us that shines from the inside out. It's like a double threat. And then you're a spiritual woman, right? Evolved. You're high priestessy or you're goddess, like whatever it's going to be. I mean, honey, they don't deserve you. And the second that you can just kind of really accept that and go, fuck them, they do not deserve me, is the second you will land an emperor type energy, a godly like man. Why? Because you're operating from your goddess like energy, like attracts like. Now, look at these cards here. Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning, the big bang. Creation of something new. And you're not going to see it coming too, might I add. Because it's on purpose. You could analyze the fuck out of it. As I say, fuck it up. Two cards here for marriage or commitment. Look at that. Four of Wands. Card of union. Moving in together. So you will definitely not be living with your parents for very much longer. I'd say by spring, I know that may sound like a long time, but it's really not. By spring latest. But I feel like by spring, you'll have your own home. Maybe not purchase, maybe it has to be rental. But you see what I'm saying? You're definitely going to have your own space towards the ending part of this year to early spring. This is marriage and commitment. Could be possible Taurus entering your life, right? But we don't know. Sun, moon, rising. You had Libra here. You also have Virgo energy with the high priestess. I mean, there's all signs here. Marriage or commitment. Maybe getting married again may not be on the top of most people's priorities, right? But it is what it is. And we don't have to get married. This can just be some type of a long-term committed relationship for sure. But it's a long-term committed relationship. But it falls into place when you accept that you're a goddess. That you are the empress. And that you don't need fucking nobody. Let me just get a couple more cards out for your final spread. That flipped immediately. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, let the seeds grow, honey. Seeds that were planted, the prayers, the intentions, let them grow. Beautiful card, reminding you that it's growing. It's a reminder of it's not no, it's not yet. Isn't that beautiful? A good reminder too. I feel like we all need that reminder that it's not no, it's not yet. Look at that again. Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. The Big Bang, this is creation here. You might be creating something new too. Not only is this a relationship and all love shit, but this can also be creation of a new business. Because it's some kind of an action, right? Wands are movement or action. This is also stepping into power because it's power wands. You stepping into your power once and for all is what I feel. Everything just starts to really make sense. Everything kind of just clears itself for us to see, and we go, oh, okay, I get it now. Two of Wands, again, making a life-changing decision. All these cards flew out, and I'm going to take them because I feel them. Look at that, the Eight of Cups. You know what that's got to be relevant to, right? And it's the truth that we have to let go and release things in order for new things to come in. We got to make room. And look at what you're making room for. Look at this. Holy motherfuck. First of all, let's just start. First of all, you have two wish cards here, okay? Aquarius energy. And then you have the Nine of Cups. So this star card, as you know, is healing. It's also having faith and hope and belief. Knowing that it's going to come in divine timing. When the stars align, when the time is right. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. And then look at this. I mean, come on. Two of fucking Cups. Mutual love. Ace of Pentacles is the big guns. This is career change possibly. This is moving for me. This is more money coming in. Someone that you'll meet that should be very, very well manifested. Because look, they're coming in as a King of Pentacles. If he a broke ass, it's probably not him. Not because we don't date people that are broke asses. It's not what it's about. But it's the fact of this person would be well manifested. A person that is in a good place in their life, has built themselves back up, and is at a stable financial spot. Because that's where you're going to be, remember? Like attracts like. Right now, when we're rebuilding ourselves, right? Like back in the day when I was rebuilding myself, I was meeting men that were also doing the same. So we were both kind of fucked up, going through our shit, still dealing with lessons. Now that I'm in this new vibration and space, this is the kind of men I'm going to be meeting, is men that have already rose up from their ashes, just like me. It's a beautiful thing, you know, that to be in this new cycle where this is going to be what you attract in. And then you have here the Knight of Wands, very fast energy. It's going to come in like that, like you just don't see it coming. And I had a feeling that's exactly how it would work out, because then we can't fuck with it. And we can't ruin it. All right, let's do some angel answer cards. And then we're going to do Kuan Yin. Are you fucking kidding? Look at this. You're ready. You just got to get yourself ready, and it literally comes right in, I swear to you. Ask for help from others. Spiritual help, you got that up here, remember? Ask your friends for help. This is spiritual help. And for some of you, you know, some people, like for me, it's not physical friends anytime I get this ask for help card. But if you do have physical friends in your life, like 3D people that are trying to help you, then yeah, it's that too. But for the most part, it can just very well be that, you know, you're not asking your angels and spirit guides and ancestors for help. Forgiveness. Could be some kind of forgiveness here necessary, probably forgiveness of yourself. Then you have these two cards that flew here. The situation will improve. Oh, I love that. And then don't stop. Because you're that close. You're this close to being ready, like this. The second you're ready, it just literally aligns with you and comes right in. It's the truth, and it's just the way that it works. All right, this is Kuan Yin. Oh, immortal treasures. Within you are precious immortal treasures, gifts of your soul, which include the ability that you have to transmit healing. Honor yourself as a healer, whether formally or informally. Your soul brings a special healing light to humanity. You have divine support in your role as a healer in whatever way, usual or highly unusual, that this is unfolding for you now. That's too many. Kuan Yin, what do we need to know for Gina? What do you want her to know? What is she allowed to know for Gina? What do you want her to know? Enter the Jade Temple. Kuan Yin in her temple of peaceful jade causes all conflict to elevate to a higher peaceful resolution. A resolution and healing of any situation that is concerning you is already underway. You are being asked to begin to feel the relief of that resolution now, so that you can so you can more readily melt into the divine solution and blessing of peace from beloved Kuan Yin. This might be maybe some kind of a sign for you to actually wear jade. All right, let's do your Keepers of the Light and then we're done. Oh, that was immediate. Radha, soul flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. I love the colors in that card. The blues with the maroons. Sanat Kumara, light activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. So in case you didn't know, which I feel like you do already know, you are in the category of light worker, clearly. Mahavatar Babaji, soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. Yeah, totally awakening. When we are awakening or awoke, we understand that I am connected to, I am attached to nothing, but I am connected to everything. It's the whole I am that I am. All right, honey, I hope you enjoyed this recorded reading. And I know it was late and I am so sorry. I truly believe that it was on purpose, as you know, you had that epiphany yourself, and I love it. Because that literally would have been the very first thing that would have made me say. I always feel like the bad guy because people go, when am I meeting them? And then I answer it by saying, Spirit says, shut the fuck up. It comes with the second you stop asking that. You have beautiful things coming into you. Your work, I feel, will continue to be spiritual. You know, you doing Pilates and things of that sort is helping people. It is helping them to heal their physical bodies, to help heal spiritual. You may also do some other type of healing energy work too. This would be, I don't know if this is Reiki. I don't know if this is hypnosis. I can't tell. I can't tell if this is massage, cupping. I don't know if you already do these things, but it's something of that sort. Anyways, I feel like you have such a fruitful future as being a light worker. You're such an amazing soul. I look forward to meeting you again. Please take care. Love you.